extra light. When you feel ready, just start to shake it out, sigh, anything that feels good. Okay, we can do some high knees, just lifting one knee then the other. Breathe through it any way you want, just getting warm. Okay, let's plant the feet a little wider than the hips. We're getting ready for our hip circles. Warm up the hands. Once the hands are warm, let's warm up the low back. Okay, we can keep the hands on the low back. Circle those hips. Change direction. Okay, back to center. We're going to step the feet in. Bring the feet together. We'll do our side bends. So if we want to add the visualization, we can inhale, light ourselves up. Exhale, visualize the space around us a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter. Any tension, stress, whatever, leaving the body. So we'll do that with the side bend. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, one ear to one shoulder, hang. And of course, you can take extra breaths here. When you feel like coming back to center, inhale. And then exhale over to the other side. So we'll just go a few times. Go at your own pace. So if you feel like you need to hang a little longer, feel free. And when you're hanging, everything as relaxed as possible. Okay. Next time we come back to center, let's stay center. Take a breath or two. Okay, we'll open up the feet again. We'll do our propeller turns. So it's just a basic twist. We can use the same idea. We inhale, fill up, full of light, fresh energy, all that good stuff. We exhale, release anything that's stuck. Okay, so knees are a little bent. We inhale, fill up. We exhale, go to one side. So you can turn the feet too. Okay, so we inhale. And we exhale, go to one side. Inhale, center. Filling up fresh energy. Exhaling to the other side, squeezing out. So let's just keep going. We'll go with our own breath. And again, you take your time. Okay, the next time we come to center, let's stay center. And drop the arms, turn the toes out. Maybe get a little more bend in the legs, let the thighs work a little bit. Use the muscles of the thighs to kind of pull up, so taking any pressure off of the knees. Okay, we can bring the arms into our cactus arms. So we'll try to keep the legs as they are and just keep working on the sides. So we inhale, fill up. Exhale, tilt to one side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. So just follow your own breath, go at your own pace. A few more. Okay, next time we come to center, maybe we can hold a few more breaths. If it's okay, we could sit a little more. Just make sure the knees feel okay. All right, let's release. Ooh, shake it out. Why not? Let's give ourselves a quick little knee massage. Just feeling all the little bones. Okay, place ourselves at the top of the mat. Take some time. I'll face you, but you know what to do. Just shoulder rolls. Inhale forward and up. Exhale back and down. Change direction. Inhale back and up. Exhale forward down. And then we'll come back to rolling back just a few times so we can end with an open chest. So the next time the shoulders come back, let's keep them down. We can imagine like maybe little weights on our fingertips. I'm drawing the arms down. The front ribs tucking in. Crown lifting up. Feel the weight distributed through the soles of the feet. And we'll just take 3 to 5 long, deep breaths. Okay, let's start our sun salutations. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold. When we're folded, it's always a good time to give ourselves a little back of the leg massage, and specifically the backs of the knees, since we did the fronts of the knees before. All right, when we're feeling ready, inhale halfway up. Exhale, fold. Hands to earth, step it back to plank. So we're going to start to play around right away. Plank, down dog, or half plank child's pose. So pick the one you like. Inhale in the plank version. Exhale as you push back. Go with your breath. And as always, take your time. So if you want to take an extra breath at any point, feel free. A few more. Okay, let's come down to all fours. Line up, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Remember all your options for the hands. If the wrists are feeling funky, you could do fists, fingertips, or fold the mat. Okay, so get a little gentle core engagement. You could have the feet flat or the toes tucked. I prefer toes tucked. We're doing the pointer dog, so opposite arm, opposite leg, or just the arm, just the leg. So we inhale, extend. Exhale, come back. So go with your breath. We just try to keep as steady as possible. Just extending the leg hip height. And as always, we go with our breath. A few more. Okay, come down all fours. We're going to get ready to lower knees, chest, chin. So we're too close together now, so let's back up the knees. Inhale, crown and head up. Exhale, shift the weight, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's. 5 breaths. And as always, you can add any kind of movement. You can always let out a sigh. Okay, a few more breaths. Okay, so we'll get ready to step 1 foot forward. We could extend the leg first with an inhale. Exhale the foot towards the hands. We'll stay in a low lunge. The back knee could be up or down. And we're getting ready to add a twist. So we've done this many times before. So the arm, the same arm as the leg. Hand goes on the thigh. The other hand can be on the floor or on a block. Whatever reach is easier. Push into the thigh, twist. If you want to lift the arm up, sure. If you want to lift the back knee up, go for it. Two more. Okay, so now we're going to transition to an extended side warrior. So if the back knee is on the floor, lift it up. The arm that's either in the air or on the thigh, we put that forearm onto the bent thigh. Turn the back foot, take the arm off, and bring it over the ear. And if that didn't make sense, you just find your way into an extended side warrior. Two more. Okay, with an exhalation, let's bring the arms down. We'll step it back into plank. Take a few breaths in the plank as long as it feels good. With an exhale, bring it down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Or child's pose. If you're in the down dog, you might want to play with something I've been enjoying a lot lately. Not necessary, but just if you want. We can kind of turn the feet to one side and then the other, just to get a little more of like a side stretch. So you can play with it. There's no right or wrong way. You'll feel in your body what's going on. Take another 3 or 4 breaths. Okay, let's come back to center. We'll get ready for the other side. So we inhale, extend the leg. Exhale the foot forward towards the hands. So same arm as a bent leg, hand comes to the thigh. The other hand is on the floor or a block. The back knee could be up or down. We find a rotation, maybe the hand stays on the thigh, maybe we lift it up. And of course, wherever we are, we breathe. Another 3 or 4. Okay, when you're ready with an exhale, the arm that's up, take that forearm, put it onto the thigh. Turn the back foot down. Hand that's on the floor or on the block reaches over the ear, extended side warrior. We breathe. Two more. Okay, we take it back to the floor, coming back to plank. A few breaths in the plank. And lower, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And let's actually do some cobra up, down. So we'll come down. Make sure you're in a good spot. You can feel the front of the pelvis on the floor. Hands on the earth. Tuck the elbows in. And then just go with your breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Doesn't have to be big cobras at all. Couple more. Okay, let's take it back to downward facing dog. Five breaths. Okay, we'll get ready for a warrior one. So stepping one foot forward. If you want to do three-legged dog or extend the leg before, go for it. We'll put the back foot down and come up. So we make sure the feet are separated enough that the hips can easily be in a line. While we're here, let's just roll the shoulders again. Just rolling back. Two more. Next time, shoulders come back and down. If it feels good, we can grab the hands behind the back and maybe just open up through the heart area. Just as much as we can. It might not look like anything. 5 breaths here if we're okay. Okay, so we have the option to add a forward bend, not at all necessary, but if you want, big inhale. Then we exhale. Tilt, invite the shoulder towards the knee, the arms up as much as it's comfortable. And if you don't want to go forward, you just stay up. It's 5 more breaths either way. 2 more. Okay, let's bring the hands down to the floor. We're going to step it back to plank. Take a couple breaths. Lower knees, just chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Or child's pose, 5 breaths, and then we'll do the warrior one on the other side. Okay, once you feel ready, we'll step the other foot forward. So for sure, we could do a 3-legged dog first or extend the leg. And then bring the foot forward. We lower the back foot out to the side a little bit and then come up. So we separate the feet enough that it's really easy to have the hips in a line. Same thing as before, let's roll those shoulders. Okay, interlace the hands behind the back. Find a little opening in the chest, 5 breaths. If you want to do the forward tilt, now's the time. Big inhale. We exhale and fold, invite shoulder towards the knee. And again, if it's not comfortable, you just stay upright, no problem. It's 5 more breaths either way. Okay, let's bring the hands down to the mat. Step it back to plank. Take a couple breaths. And when you're ready, bring it down. Knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra. And with the exhale, just come down to a sphinx. So coming to the forearms. So we're getting ready for our hamstring curls. And if you want to do these with the head down instead of in a sphinx, absolutely fine. So hamstring curls, we're just bending one leg, then the other. If you are in the sphinx and you want to add a little extra, we could turn the head with it. So I like to turn the head to look at the foot that's bending. And if you also want to do it with the breath, we could inhale like in the middle, exhale as we turn the head. So there's a lot going on. Just pick what works for you today, and let's keep going. A few more. Okay, back to center. Let's bring the head down. If it's up, pigeon toe the feet. So turn the toes in towards one another. Have the head on the arms so the shoulders are a little bit off the ground. And we'll just work with the abdominal breath. So we'll exaggerate the breath, the inhale, see if we can feel the belly push into the floor. And then as we exhale, just melt into the floor. And we'll see if we can hang out for a couple minutes so we can take the time to settle the nervous system. About 10 more. Long, deep belly breath. Okay. So we can keep resting the head on the arms and just take one knee and see if we can kind of pull it out to the side. So if it can come hip height, that's great. If not, it doesn't matter. It could be lower down. We'll take another 5 breaths, just resting on the arms, breathing still into the belly, and maybe now a little more intention to breathe into the hips. Okay, we'll take another 5 or so breaths here. You can keep resting on the arms, or we could do cobra up downs or a sphinx. So you decide what to do with the upper body, and it's just 5 breaths anyway. So however you want to do it. Okay, we'll bring the head back to the arms if it came up, and slowly, gently switch sides. So bring the bent leg back and bring the other leg out to whatever degree it wants to go. The first 5 breaths, keep the head on the arms, just relax. And then the next 5 breaths, we can keep the head on the arms or do a sphinx or cobra up downs, whatever you like. Okay, we'll come back to the head on the arms, bring the leg back. And then before we come out of it, let's just bend both legs and just kind of toss the legs side to side. Okay, we'll come back to center. Any way that's comfortable, we'll make our way to all fours. So hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips as always. We'll do our cat-cows. So let's inhale, crown and tail up. Exhale, round. Go with your breath. Next inhale, come to center. We'll keep doing our cat-cows, but side to side. So rounding and dipping sideways. change direction. Inhale, center. Take a few breaths just to find your bearings. It's easy to get dizzy with movements like that. Okay, once you're feeling good, we'll come to sitting. Really quick, we'll do our usual twist and then come onto the floor. So you know all the options. The bottom leg can be extended or bent. We start by holding on to the knee, just a few breaths here. Okay, we'll take it into the twist. So we twist towards our bent leg. Catch on any way you want. Back hand comes behind, at least 5 breaths. With an inhale, come back to center. Switch the legs. And remember, long leg or bent, whatever's more comfortable. We start interlacing around the knee. Long, deep belly breaths. As you feel ready, take it into the twist. So twisting towards the bent leg, catch on any way you want for today. Back hand comes behind and we breathe. Okay, with an inhale, back to center. Release the legs. And then any kind of movements you may want to do before coming down onto the back, or if you want to grab some extra clothing or blankets. And we'll be going into relaxation soon, but we'll still do our twists on the back. So we'll actually do one more thing before the twist, just a few half bridges. So the feet fairly close to the bum, the arms alongside the body. Super simple. So we can just think of it like little pelvic lifts. So we inhale, press into the feet, the shoulders, lift the pelvis off the floor just as much as you want to. For right now, exhale down. Go with your breath a few times. If you like, you could use the arms too, inhaling the arms up along with the pelvis, exhaling down. couple more. Okay, the next time we come down, we'll stay down, go into our twist. Any variation that you enjoy. Okay, once you're happy with the twist, find your Shavasana. So legs long or knees bent. And do whatever you can to make yourself as comfortable as possible. Take the time to set up. Make sure you're fully supported wherever you are. So if you have the knees bent like I do, they're leaning one into the other. Let's give ourselves permission to relax. let's very, 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 very gently start to wake the body mind. Could be wiggling the fingers, the toes, turning ankles, wrists. Once you feel up for it, give yourself a full body stretch. And once you're feeling nice and stretched, we'll take the knees to the chest, roll to the side. Take a few breaths in the fetal position. And then as we feel ready, using the strength of the arms, maybe even taking the time to acknowledge, receive the support of the earth, let's press up. Make our way into any comfortable seated position. Staying cozy. And let's just do a hands-on body little micro meditation. So a hand somewhere on the chest, a hand on the belly, if that feels good. And not much to do, just relax, breathe, be with ourselves. For the last few moments here, if it feels good, we could go on a quest for gratitude. Just look for things, people, experiences, whatever is present in our lives that we feel grateful for. And of course, let's include ourselves. Thank ourselves for literally anything. Okay. Let's gently release the hands. We can even bring them to the earth as we take the time, as always, to acknowledge, honor the light, the love, the wisdom that flows through the earth, through ourselves, through each other, and through all. Namaste. Thank you so very, very, very much.